The first step in setting up a new Woocommerce channel in KS Control Cloud is to go to the Channels screen and click on New Channel at the top of the screen. We're then presented with a dialog to ask us what type of channel we want to set up, so we'll select Woocommerce. The main setup screen will then open, and the first thing we need to do is to give our new channel a name. Once your seller credentials have been entered, the Channel Enable toggle will turn on and off the system's link with your Woocommerce site. The order ref format field gives you the option to put a prefix or suffix against the Woocommerce order number to make it more easily identifiable as a Woocommerce order. We recommend that this isn't changed once it's set to avoid the possibility of importing the same order twice. Turning on the Use Generic Customer option will prevent the system from creating new customer records for customers who order from your Woocommerce site for the first time. Instead, a generic Woocommerce customer will be created every month, and that month's Woocommerce orders will be assigned to that customer. When connecting to Woocommerce for the first time, it's important that the Don't Import Orders toggle is left on until you've identified any orders that you don't want to import into the system, and we'll see how to do this shortly. In order for KS Control Cloud to upload shipping notifications to Woocommerce, the Don't Import Order status needs to be turned off. Similarly, to upload stock levels to your channel, Don't Upload Stock status needs to be turned off also. It's possible to set which stock description is used in the system for your sales related paperwork. This can be useful if the stock description on the channel is in a foreign language, for example. Similarly, we can set whether the sales order date is the date the order was placed on the channel or the date it was imported into KS Control Cloud. And for overseas marketplaces, we can set a channel currency. In our case, ours is a UK website, so we're going to select sterling. This area is where your Woocommerce seller's credentials are entered to enable the system to communicate with your Woocommerce site. Download POS orders means that any orders placed through Woocommerce's EPOS gateway will also be imported. By default, the system will import orders with a pending status in Woocommerce, and this could include unpaid orders. Turning on the Wait for Pending Orders option means that no orders will be imported unless they are fully paid. For the global settings under Channel Order Types, we need to set 4 attributes on the right hand side of the screen. Firstly, we need to set which site our Woocommerce orders are going to be fulfilled from, and we do this by using the lookup and selecting the site we want to use. These sites need to have been set up in system data beforehand. Next, in a similar way, we need to set a default customer classification that will be assigned to any new customers created as a result of placing a Woocommerce order. We can then set a default courier to use for our Woocommerce orders, again using the lookup. The courier services will previously have been set up in system data. And finally, we can set a sales source for our Woocommerce orders. By using the New button, we can add other attributes we might want to use, such as a special bank account for Woocommerce or a key code, for example. Once KS Control Cloud has connected to Woocommerce for the first time, any additional shipping options you offer will be listed on the left-hand side of the screen under the channel order types. Specific couriers for these services can be added on the right-hand side of the screen using the method we've just seen. Once we've connected to Woocommerce by turning on the Channel Enable toggle, after a short time any recent orders will be displayed in the Imported Orders screen. It's important that you review any orders displayed in this grid and identify any that you don't want to import into KS Control Cloud. These then need to be marked using the Grid Actions menu as Ignore, Don't Import. Once you're happy you've done this, you can go back to the Main tab and turn off the Don't Import Orders toggle. KS Control Cloud will then start importing your Woocommerce orders. For further details on how to manage the uploading of stock levels, please see our separate video on the Stock tab. Thanks for watching.